Well, hey, Shug, how was your Tuesday? Mine ended up being pretty good. I had a good doggone day at work today. And don't tell them, but I didn't do too much. It just kind of did itself today, and I'm not mad about it. But I was ready to leave. I was actually going to leave early. But poor old Jimmy's the other manager. Jimmy was working on some stuff, and Jimmy was supposed to work 10 to 7 today, I think. 10 to 7, yeah. Jimmy got there before I did, because I was supposed to work 11 to 8. And Jimmy was still there, and I kept telling Jimmy at 7, Jimmy, go home. Because I couldn't, with good conscience, leave early when I knew Jimmy was staying over working hard. And Jimmy wouldn't go home because Jimmy's dedicated. He does the most. He's one of them employees you don't want to lose. And I kept telling Jimmy, go on home. But the reason I was telling Jimmy to go on home, because first of all, Jimmy needed to. Jimmy's tired. He's overworking himself. And then second of all, as soon as Jimmy left, I was going to leave right behind him. But Jimmy would never leave. And then it come 8 o'clock, and Jimmy was still there. And Jimmy was supposed to be off at 7. Well, see, Shug here was supposed to get off at 8. And Shug left at 8. And I said, Jimmy, I'm sorry. I appreciate you staying. But I hate leaving before you. It bothers my conscience, but it don't bother me bad enough to stay later with you, Jimmy. He said, go on, Shug, go on home. We got another day tomorrow. But Jimmy, he's just one of those. He's one of those managers, you can't make them go home. They just like to work. Look, Lynn Meeks Manley calling me now because I called her and she hit the FU button on me. And then I sent her a voice text message and cussed her out. Now she's trying to call me back, but I'm busy now and I can't talk to her. It just is what it is. She's just going to have to learn to understand. So anyway, I left Jimmy in there with Shawanda. Shawanda's closing. But we had a good night. It was all right. And I'm grateful for it. I helped them old servers roll silverware. So I was rolling silverware for them. And then they brought me their paperwork to sign it to prove that they did. I said I was just rolling the silverware for extra because I was bored. So I got on top of counters and was cleaning stuff. I was not bored. I was being productive. And them servers come up there talking about, well, you sign this, that can be my pan of silverware. And being the nice person I am, I signed it for them because I did do some. But I was trying to do extra to get us caught ahead, but then I felt bad. And Cornicia's like, well, this was my pan I set out. Well, I'm rolling it. I don't care if you gathered it. So anyway, I signed Cornicia because you can't tell Cornicia nothing. I forgot to tell y'all what I was going to tell you the other day about what Cornicia did. She was telling me, because back when I first got merch, the t-shirts and the stuff, Cornicia bought her a Hey Shug hoodie a long time ago. And she was telling me that the other day, I guess she was scrumping at some old boy's house and she wore my hoodie over there. And she said she wore my hoodie 2 days in a row. And that boy saw her at college at the school. I wanted to say college, so you know I wasn't talking about a minor. But said that boy saw her at the schoolhouse and said, didn't you have that on yesterday? And I got all over Quenisha because I said, Quenisha, you can't be representing me like that. You can't wear my merch and be scrumping and wearing the same clothes 2 and 3 days in a row. You can't do that, Quenisha. That's not right. Don't wear mine. Wear somebody else's clothes. You don't wear my merch and wear it the same few days in a row, acting all hoish and shit. But anyway, so it was a good day. I'm here at the house, and I got to feed the animals. And then old Coop's coming over to spend the night. We're going to try to watch this movie we never watched. Coop's proud of herself. She cooked some chicken casserole. It was over there eating with her, but I've been eating all day. They told me that's all I do at work is eat, and I'm kind of offended by it because it ain't none of their business what I put in my mouth. And so she was like, Coop says, you want some? I threw down in the kitchen. I said, no. But go ahead and bring it with you because I might later. I'm not hungry right now. Anyway, there's Lynn Meeks Manley again. Bye, Shug.